Hey, how you doing? You know, on the weekend before Christmas here on Saturday, I decided to take the weekend mobile out for a cruise, and boy, it was fun. There wasn't that many people out there. I was really going out there because I wanted to test the new tires, shocks. I put a little lift kit on it, and there was some other front end work on the weekend mobile that I wanted to try out. So I went out through Julian, went down Banner Grade, through S2. This is S2 here. It was a little bit, not rainy, kind of off and on spritzy, which kept the dust down. And then here we're going through the Narrows, which is actually a pretty cool drive, especially today when it wasn't hot, a little bit of a breeze. It was kind of chilly, but still a really, really terrific drive. And as you pull into the Ocotilo Wells off-road park, they've got a lot of facilities, and what's really cool about this place, it's taxpayers' money, but you don't pay use fees. You go here and you can use it for free. They have showers, bathrooms. They have deals all set up. They've got shades, picnic tables, the whole thing. And then, of course, you can cruise down the roads, and they're well marked even. They have street signs. And this here is what they call Main Street, going down the main road into the campgrounds. The tires and the shocks are really doing good. I did have a problem with the steering, which I'll tell you about a little later. And then what's really great about out here, you can just find a spot on top of a hill. This happens to be behind Devil's Slide. And you can just take a break. And what I did is I set up here, and nothing better than having clam chowder on a cool, breezy day, sitting out looking over the desert. Yep, that's good clam chowder. And then, of course, always four-wheeling. Now, one thing that I have a little problem with is that I really kind of like the gnarly stuff, but, when you're out by yourself, you don't want to get too gnarly because nobody knows where you're at, first of all, and second of all, nobody's going to help you out, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But it sure was fun driving around the old stomping grounds out there where we used to drive three-wheelers. And one of the reasons I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee is I can sleep in the back of it. And this thing will do some gnarly off-roading. When I go with groups, we put it through its paces. And now with the new tires and shocks and a little bit of a lift kit, it does pretty good. It's still not a sand machine, but it does pretty good. This is a little hills getting into the Badlands. Now, one of the problems that I had some front end work done, and I lost my steering. So I fortunately found the parts, but I had to strap it together with some ratchet straps to get back to the road so I could fix it a little better, but I absolutely had no steering. It was pretty scary. If it would have given out on Banner Grade, well, I wouldn't be making this video. But these Badlands are pretty cool. A bunch of mud hills. You don't want to get stuck back here because you really no way to get towed back out. And this is where I lost my steering. I turned around and came back, and what I found interesting was in the old days people would stop and help you. These days people just passed me up and didn't even ask if I needed help. And then, of course, a magnificent drive home on S2 getting into Julian. It was gorgeous.